Today I want to talk about a use case that the revenue leak wasn't in the sales, it was hidden in the operating model. And what I mean by that is, have you ever been in one of those pipeline review meetings where the first question is, why isn't sales closing more deals or enough deals? Almost every time revenue slows down, sales become the first place where people look into, right? But recently I worked with a client where that wasn't the case at all. The sales team was doing exactly what they were supposed to do. They were following up on leads, booking meetings, and working with opportunities. Now, yet pipeline conversion kept dropping. Naturally, everyone started asking the usual questions. Do we need more SDR? Should we improve the sales training or is the messaging wrong? But when we step back and look at the entire GTM process, a different picture emerged. The problem wasn't the sales, it was the operating model. Here's what we found. Marketing had updated their target ICP, but the lead scoring model hasn't been reviewed. The routing workflow was still using the old qualification criteria. A territory change meant some leads sat in the queue much longer than expected. And a few key properties weren't syncing correctly between CRM and the automation platform. So none of these issues on their own seem to be very significant, but together they created a friction at every stage of the customer journey. So marketing believed that they were delivering qualified leads, sales believed that they were receiving poor quality leads, and leadership saw declining pipeline. Everyone had a different version of truth, and that's what an operating model problem would look like. It's really one big issue. It's usually the collection of those small disconnects between people, data, process, and system. And that's why I believe one of the biggest responsibilities of marketing operations or RevOps isn't just building workflows, automations, and the architecture or the dashboard or reports. It's making sure that the entire revenue engine stays aligned as the business evolved. Because revenue doesn't usually leak because someone forgot to follow up on a lead. It leaks because the operating model quietly falls out of sync while the business continue to grow. The companies that scale well aren't constantly fixing symptoms. They are continuously refining how the strategy, data, people, and team work together towards one common goal. Thank you.